we are today. Gold. What is going on? 48.30 to 48.70. Of course, these prices I got about 30 minutes ago, but this will give you a general idea of what the fuck is going on here. Silver 75 to 77. What is going to happen here? I still feel like we're in a little pullback here, and there's no meeting between the minds between paper and physical, COMEX and China. So I don't know what's going to happen. Could be good to keep. I know a lot of people that sold. Let me know what you're doing. Platinum 2,000 to 2,100. Again, not totally accurate because I got these prices about 30 minutes ago. Let's go take a look at what really matters. Bitcoin, ETH, and of course, Akomi Omi. Where are we at here? Bitcoin, holy shit. No way, 69,000. We hit it. What does this mean? I don't know. Is this a correction or is this a crash? I literally have no clue what's going on with these markets. ETH, 2,080 to 2,100. It was holding tight at that 3,000 last week, and here we are. And OMI, 000135 to 000142, closer to that 135. I bought a little bit when I got close. It got close to 1.2. So there you go. There is our crypto news here. Absolutely crazy. I don't know what's going on. What is going on in this world with our metals and our crypto? Hopefully everything's going to work out just fine. But it's good to see everyone. We've got Dr. Strange in the house. Not that doctor. This doctor right here. Dr. Strange. Number 8, one of the most important comics ever made. Let's see, wait, what year did this come out? I can't do the joke if I don't know the damn year. What the fuck? I need to get my shit together here. Oh, I don't even know. 2023, most important comic in 2023. We'll go over this in a second. But first, look who's first in chat. Let's go. Didn't even say good morning to me, but member, mod, friend. I like to call him a friend. He doesn't call me a friend, but I'll call him a friend. I'm just kidding. Fromy in the house. Good to see you, man. I hope you're doing okay. Yes, sir. In my office, sipping coffee and ready for this live stream. Man, are you must be ready for a shit show. We've got 3 people watching, so this is amazing. Everything's gonna be an amazing show. But first, let's talk about my sponsor today, because this is not supported by Veve or anyone, but Boost Oxygen, everyone. Here, oh, there we go. Because what's better than oxygen out of a can? I mean, from trees? That's fucking nuts. I'm ready to go. I am ready to go, everyone. Interesting today. I am going to have Dan Cato from Cryptoids. He's going to be coming on near the end. Give us some updates. Real nice guy. So hopefully if you haven't met him, you'll get to see him. What's up, Smart Buy? Good to see you. Is this a Smart Buy? Let me know. We've got Flexi Collects in the house. Member, Veve Extraordinaire. Good to see you. Glad you could be here. Veve in the house. Good to see you. Wow, Veve, real Veve in the house. Let's go. Thank you for what is that? Aster Public Karate Strama. Is that from you, Flexi? That sounds Swedish. I have no clue. Duck and Cover from across the pond. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Veve Veteran, everyone's favorite person who has way more MCP points than we'll ever have. Good to have you here, and I hate you. When Pokemon in the house, never. I mean, not here, but hopefully. Veve, good morning, everyone. Have fun and good luck. If you haven't voted yet, let me know if you're going for this. 10 votes, 30% going for it. That's actually more than I thought. Hit that like button only because you love me, right? Oh, and look who's here. Double Quill in the house. I'm just going to give you one of these. Always happy to have a smart person. I mean, everyone in chat is actually smart, but, you know, she writes and everything here. You should be checking out her blog, although she's been super busy on bigger stuff. So can't wait to see what you have, Double Quill. Good to have you in the house at Double Quill on Twitter. Tom in the house. Hello, hello. Good to see you, man. Double Quill is here. She's here to get probably the uncommon. Oh my God. Are you making fun of my, I can't do it. I cannot do it. Look who's here. Holy cow. We've got three, we went from 3 to 4 people. This is freaking amazing. What's up? O'Milly in the house. Something must have happened. He didn't want to do a show today or something. By the way, O'Milly, what the fuck happened last night with Bill Gardner? Who, by the way, he's streaming right now. He's now a shareholder of Veve. Not just Veve, of Ecomi. What? No, that's not wah-wah. That's good. Yeah, so we found that out last night. He went on Randy's shows. You got to go check it out. I guess he bought Ben Rose's shares. Why didn't they come to me? I mean, seriously, I seriously would have considered buying them. But okay, so Bill's a good guy. We've had him on the show. I know O'Milly has had him and talks to him. All the big people talk to him. He obviously streams a lot of stuff, the Earth 2, big Veve guy, big art guy. Said have him on board. How cool is that? So I'm excited, O'Milly, to kind of see how this works out. I don't know what it really means for us other than he has an ear at the top, and I know he represents us. So very cool. Veve manager in the house. Got doxed by language settings. There you go. Jamar, good to see you. Wait, do I have somebody on apps? Do I have somebody actually watching on Abstract? Hold on a second. My mouse is lost on my fourth screen. Wait, do I? No, this must be not true. No, nobody today. Damn it. All right, we'll get some people there eventually. I don't get a lot of people on Abstract yet. Anyways, Jamar, good to see you. G43 in the house. Good to have you here. Yeah, Bill's an awesome guy. And man, his giveaways are good and all of that. So can't wait to see what he does. Duck and cover. Bill is an official owner. Yep, he's an official owner. How do I do that? That when I said to David I'm like, can I be an official owner? This is what he said.
Fuck you, BE.
So yeah, that did not go well. It didn't go well. But I still love the guy. I still love David Yu and Dan. Oh, my Lord. That's so cool, though. All right. An official owner. All right. So let's go ahead and get into this. Doctor Strange, and one of my favorite segments, one of my favorite songs, well put together segment. And what I like to call What's Veve Got? Let's check it out.
What's Veve got? Time to check out the drop. What's Veve got? Time to check out the drop. What's Veve got? Time to check out the drop. What's Veve got?
Doctor Strange. Not our Doctor Strange. Not everyone's favorite Doctor Strange, but the comic. So, of course, we got the common, uncommon, rare. Again, I don't know why they keep doing this. Rare is now looking this beautiful, fully colored. And then the ultra rare is the black and white. This has been a change they've done over, I think, the last 2 or 3 weeks. And then the secret right here, 3,000 copies. I'm on the wait list. I don't know if I'm going to be going for this, and I'll tell you why. There's a lot of stuff coming up on Veve. A lot of stuff. I just sell some stuff. I'm not very happy. I'm gem poor. The Trooper drop took 80 gems. My stupid effing mistake on the Mighties, that was 35. Big mistakes, had to sell some stuff. So now I'm up to 220 gems, which might be enough to get a couple of what's coming up this weekend. We'll go over that here in a second. But there you go, Doctor Strange today. Don't forget, we're going to have Dan from Cryptoys coming on near the end of the show. May not be the longest show, but yeah, I got the house thing going on. Just a quick story that nobody cares about. Yesterday, they had their inspector come over here, and this mofo comes in. Very nice guy. Very nice guy. And near the end, I came in near the end. I left the house for like 3 hours. Come in, and I guess he was vacuuming and all of this stuff. I was in the kitchen, and he knocks over a picture of mine and breaks the glass. I didn't even know. It was a loud noise, but the vacuum was going on. Then he goes, this fell off the wall. It didn't say I did it. He said it fell off the wall. What do I owe you for the glass? And I'm like, I don't know. This is like a picture. It's a painting. It's not like a cheap poster, but I'm not trying to like screw this guy over. I'm like, I just don't know. I'm going to have to figure it out. I'm going to have to talk to my wife. He goes, okay, well, I'll just give you money for the glass. How much you want? I don't know. He leaves. He comes back and he asks the same damn thing again. I say, I don't know. And he starts getting ignorant with me. And I'm like, dude, It fell. You broke the frame, but it looks like the frame can be put together, but the glass is completely broken. But it's a matted picture. It's not a freaking poster. You can't go to Walmart and get this thing fixed. It's going to have to be fixed. He's like, I'll buy the glass. And I'm like, well, what would the company do? And this is what he said. This is the inspector, somebody who's bonded and insured. He said the company would laugh at you if you told them about this. So I'm thinking to myself, wait, you fucker. You can come into my house, inspect stuff and break stuff, and they don't care? So no. So I get into talking, and I'm like, I got to talk to my parents, find out a little bit more about this just to know how it was done. He goes, oh, whoa, I'm not going to, if this is some antique at $900, first of all, I'm laughing like some antique's going to be worth, I'm hoping an antique would be worth more than $900. He's like, I'm not doing that. So I'm like, dude, I don't know. I don't have any time to deal with this bullshit. So I don't know. He's like, well, let me give you my phone number and all of this stuff. Oh, I was furious. I called the agent for her, and I'm like, he's not allowed back in my house because I might beat him to death in a video game, of course. And ends up, she's like, I'll take care of it, and then I'll go talk to the company afterwards. Unfortunate for this fucker, we have Furbo in the house, and it caught the whole thing, him breaking it, all his stupid, ignorant talking. So I don't know what I'm going to do. We might go to the state. I don't know if I want to deal with it. I don't know. Anyways, that's my fun story from yesterday. So I was quite pissed off. Let's get back to chat. I'll stop talking here. Where to, poor bro? Nah, we could do it. Trust me, we could do it. BE, if you and I combine our powers and resources, I'm confident we can purchase. There's too many zeros. Of a single Veve share. Are you down? I'm down. I'm down for $250,000. Let's do it. We'll be owners in the next lifetime. Maybe. The Millie Show. What's good, brother? Yeah, what the F is going on with rare, ultra rare, flexi? Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get it. Tucson, what's up? Well, I never let anyone in my house. I was not happy. Well, look, this poor guy, he didn't do it on purpose, but he acted ignorant. Then you start pissing me off, and then I'm like, okay, I'm calming down. And then the Cobra, I go call her. I'm like, maybe we just forget it. She's like, not after he says that they're going to laugh at you if you go to the company. Literally, they keep insurance for this. And then I looked it up, and it's like, that's what they pay for. No need to to sue him. Look, this poor guy, he's a worker, right? Like, I'm not out to fleece him. But look, this might be $100 to $200 to fix. I'm sorry, it's not a goddamn like cheap ass poster. You know, think of if Bill had one of his pictures behind him fall off that were very expensive, and it has to get the frame fixed. Like they could probably fix the frame and the glass. It's not a cheap fix. Ahoy, ahoy, Denny OC, good to see you, man. I hope you're doing okay. It's good to have you here. William Page Gardner bought 866 shares, 0.02% from Glow Trustee Company Limited, Ben Rose Trust. Private deal, share price undisclosed. I wonder what the sale price for each share. Wait, what? How did you get that information? This is gold here, Smart Buy. Smart Buy has a lot of good information. So that's all Ben had, or did he buy all of Ben's shares? Is that it? So Ben didn't even have 1%. I'm thinking Fro, O'Malley, myself, we could afford to buy into this. I'm not saying it wasn't expensive. 100K plus, we could have done it. Glow Trustee Company Limited, Ben Rose Trust. How did you find that? And a private deal normally has to be approved. This is not a public company, so interesting. Who is that on the secret rare? It's Dr. Strange. Oh, behind him? That's my mom. Don't make fun of her. What's up, Gurry? Good to see you. Good morning. Wait, the Ben Rose news is old news, is it? I didn't know that. For real? By the way, hit that like button, everyone, because I've got no life. It's the only thing that proves that I've got fake friends. Please, God. All right, before we go any further, not a good sign, Rose selling. No, I look, he's moved on. I don't think he wants anything to do with the company. I think it's a great sign that he's doing it. I don't know. I don't see anything wrong. I'll go contact my friend Ben. He probably does not want to talk to me. No, look, he came in, he made his money, and he leaves. That's what a lot of these guys do anyways. that I might be interested in Veve shares to just share details with me if any of the 30 shareholders of Orbis interested in selling shares. There you go, 30 owners. All right, before we go any further, let's go ahead and check out the calendar. We got some interesting stuff coming up. Thank you, KCBMW. Remember, check out KCBMW's calendar. It's updated. I'm confused when it isn't. Like today's drop, it wasn't on there until it was. Really good place to go on X. Let's check this out. Here we go. Bam.
Yo, it's Kid for you, tell me what it do. Dropping them updates, keeping it true. Every VV drop, he stay in the know. But I'm tight cause he's nice like a straight up pro. Man, I've got the calendar, sharp as a tack. You blink, he's already got the mid on stack. I'm out here struggling, he's out here hustling. Stank so clean, got the whole squad rumbling. The EMW, we see what you about. Leave some for the rest, don't clear us all out. Weekly grind, get a VV plug. But stop snatching all the heat, bro, show some love.
Holy cow, everyone. This might be the smallest stream I've had in a long time, but that's all right. It's good to have 22 people here and 3 people on X. 104 on X. I think that's 3 people, to be honest. All right, what do we have? Doctor Strange, but let's just move on because we got bigger stuff here. Street Fighter. What do you think about that? We've got Street Fighter. We'll go over these in just a second. Then we've got Boba Fett, right? Very exciting. That's going to be on Sunday. I'm going to be covering both. And by the way, Street Fighter on that drop, guess who I'm having? I'm having Max and Janie on, Emoji, and Magic might call in, although she's going to be at Disney. Oh my God, who would think that she'd be at Disney? She might try to call in if she can, but it's going to be a fun show. They're going to go over all the stuff that they do and what's not and stuff. Then the Book of Boba Fett. I don't know what I'm doing that day, but 2 supported streams that day. So Saturday and Sunday, plus the Boba Fett, whatever, the props. The props is going to be that day too. So we'll be covering all of that. Looks like on February 9th, there is Nicoletta Balderi. And then on the 10th, does he not have that? He does have that on Doom 2099. Now, that is the day I close on my house. So I don't know if I'm going to be here. I actually made it the closing so I could do the drop, but I'm going to be honest. I need to see how I feel. Let's see how this weekend goes. Then he doesn't even have it on there. KCBMW, you're slacking. We've got the Rabbits. We got a new song coming out. So we've got that. That is going to be on the 11th, which I probably won't cover because O'Malley is going to cover it. And he's going to have a special guest, I'm sure. So F my life. Why would I want to do that to myself? Then we got the Mighties coming up, as you can see. And then it's that weird, I'm going to make this bigger, that scary thing on the 22nd, the thing that's been giving me nightmares for literally weeks now. So yeah, there you go. KCBMW calendar at KCBMW on X. Thank you, brother. Now update this puppy. You're missing some stuff. All right, let's take that off. There we go. Oh, I hate that face. I hate that face too. Creepy effing face. What's up, Drew TV? Good to see you. People invest in project to resell. Ben sold for profit. He's good in his books. That's all that matters, right? 68,000 Bitcoin. Is that what we're down to now? Holy crap. That's crazy. Crazy. All right. Bernard Bondin. Do I know you? What's the drop for the 20? Yeah, it's some weird face thing. There's a picture of it online. I don't get paid enough. Nothing to keep up all the time. Yeah, I agree. They need to give you a little bit more. Let me see. Isn't this thing? I feel like. Wait, isn't this? I feel like I saw it somewhere on the front page. Oh yeah, here it is. Look, right here. This is it. Oh, that's Rob Cooks put that there. I don't know what that is, but seriously, I want to kill myself in a video game. There you go. But pretty cool. Nicoletta Baldari. That's going to be, Emoji's going to want that for sure. All right. Let's go back to this drop. What time is it? It's 9:46 and I have no plan. What are we going to talk about? What should I have done to the person who came into my house and gave me crap? Like, I was totally cool. The guy was kind of cool at first, and then I was going to punch him. I really was not happy. Let's see. 50,000 Bitcoin ain't look so far out of reach now. I mean, we just don't know with the way gold, nobody knows what's going on in this economy. That's the problem, right? I'm not an expert, but like literally, how are we supposed to know what's going on? You know, our gold prices and silver came down. So everyone's just trying to figure out stuff. People love manipulated markets. I mean, we should know where all the stop losses are. So you would think that the big companies would come in and force another dip in the gold and silver platinum market. Because if you know where the stop losses are, you could, you know where everyone's going to sell, drops the price even more, and then you buy some more paper. I don't know. That seems like the play I would do. I would definitely do that. But I don't manipulate the market. Wait, they took down the creepy face? Oh, they did have it up. Wow. Randy helped both parties close the deal. I think he was mediator, both parties. He must have made some profit. That weird looking drop is called Cross Through the Floating Head. Let's go look this up. For real? All right, let's see if this is really anything. Cross Through the Floating Head. We're kind of doing the things the way I want to do it today because we're not really supported by Veve today, although they're here. What the hell is this thing? I see pictures. I'm just looking for a better explanation. Okay, Cross-through, is that how you say it? Is this like Indian? Okay, Southeast Asian. All right, female spirit of Southeast Asia. But that looked like a guy to me. I don't know. It doesn't look like good luck. Cross-through, the nocturnal female spirit of Southeast Asian folklore. It manifests as the floating, disembodied head of a woman, usually young and beautiful, with her internal organs still attached and trailing down the neck. Wow. Is it Thai or Cambodian? It's Uncanny Creatures of Thai Horror Cinema. Oh. Okay. I don't know. I'm going to stop looking. I feel like I'm going to die just looking at that thing. But anyways, I don't know what's going on. It's an old South Asian folklore. There you go. Flexi collects. It is, brother, super creepy. All right, don't go anywhere from me because it's time. It's time for that horrible collectible because I have nothing better to do. Let's just remind you what we've got today. Today, Marvel released Doctor Strange #8, one of the most important comics released in 2023. But Marvel is suing them in a video game because they stole their idea. So why don't we go ahead and take a look at BE's horrible comics and collectibles and see why they're suing Marvel. Here we go. Yes, everyone, that's right. Look what we've got today. We've got Strange NP, cheaper than a doctor, still with a DEA license. That's what it's all about, people. It's about pricing. And look at how good Johnny French looks as Strange NP. He's got his 8 balls, his red and blue pills, and of course, you could never forget the boost oxygen. What I think the best part of this picture is look at the top where it says Marvel, and I just added an LE for Marvel. All right, everyone, let me know what you think. Was that good? Or was it bad? All right, I'm curious. I don't think it was that good. And without Big A here to share it with, I hate my life. All right, let's see. The floating head was airdropped to some account a few days ago, like 2,000. Really? Wow. I tried telling you silver price was laughable. I mean, I knew it was. What's up, Solani? Thank you for being here. Appreciate it, everyone. Hit that like button if you don't mind. Helps my ego. Fromy, it is for real. Bet you, bro, gonna have you being chased by that and you will fall again. By the way, I sold something yesterday and it was pending. Now, I contacted Veve, and when I woke up this morning, I got the money, but I've never seen this before. I sold it. I asked the buyer, I'm not going to dox him. And he's like, yeah, I can't list it. Although I don't want to list it. I was looking for somebody to be stupid enough to sell it for cheap. And I'm like, well, I like you, so I'm glad you got it for cheap. But it would just sat there. The number was in gold, and then it said pending. No reason for it to say pending. It wasn't an auction or anything like that. So I don't know. It's really weird. Does anyone else run into that? I love my Under Armour huge water bottle here. Oh, yeah, that's so weird, whatever that thing is. Is the juice worth the squeeze? What opinions do you have for retribution against the guy? Is it worth your time? No, I'm just worried about him getting pissed and trying to come, knock me out. No, it's not worth my time. But I used to be like a consumer advocate. All right. Always, I've got stuff I've done in the past to help people and stuff that I've done to make companies pay. Never like to do that. But I do feel like companies that, mess around and do the wrong thing, then it pisses me off. The company is not at fault. This employee sucks. All right. He might have had a bad day. It was a long thing, but he was very nice when I came in. I was nice to him. I don't know what it was. Oh, and he also blamed me because I brought in, I do this Amazon video. I got this huge box. I mean, it was like 5 feet tall, probably 5 feet tall or something. And it was a little bit over the table in this area he wanted to vacuum. Well, it had been there. So when he went to go vacuum, he saw it and he went down. And I guess when he was backing up, he stood up and broke the picture. And then he started blaming me with that. And when he said that shit, then it really got heated. I'm usually pretty nice. I try to be low key, like whatever, and just play just the easygoing guy. But he started pushing me to the point where I'm like, dude, I don't have time for this. I just get the fuck out of my face. So, but yeah, it's usually not worth it. But yeah, my gun in a video game's loaded. I'll tell you that. Plus, he just did the inspection for my house. So, like, is he going to cook the numbers if I piss him off? All that. So, yeah, I'm not happy. Just take them to small claims court. They will pay. No, it's already taken care of. Actually, legally, I don't have any lawyers here. We need Bruin here. Technically, I think the buyer and the buyer's agent is legally responsible. They're the ones who hired the person. And so I would go after them and then they go after the company. Luckily, their agent was super nice and said, look, go get it fixed and send me the bill. And again, I'm not trying to screw over anyone. I'll probably, if I can take it to Michael's and have a 60% off coupon, I'm going to do it. I'm kind of upset that she has to pay for it. I'm not looking to screw him, but if I got to just take it to a store to get this thing matted and reframed and fixed with a piece of glass, it's not, this guy probably wanted to give me $25 for a piece of glass. This is probably $100 to $200 fix. It sucks because I don't even have time to deal with it. I'm not saying don't, just wondering what your options are. You think Buddy would just come clean and offer some retribution or even an apology at the very least? It's too late for an apology. I don't even want him to come in to get his radon machine. In fact, I said he can't come here, but since I don't have to deal with him anymore, I'm going to let the wife let him in while I'm around the corner with my device in case he tries anything stupid. I don't think anything's going to happen, but this guy was being very ignorant. Big A hiding under his bed. No, he has a migraine. So he did do some good moves last night on his AVAX. He sold it and bought it back and made money. Alcon still owns 3% of Orbis. Good to see. Okay, so 3% is what the big boys own. Interesting. Big A will be out on the Big A will never be out on the street. The one thing about him is that his crypto money is play money. First of all, he made it for very cheap or got it for cheap, and he could sell. He sold his silver. He sold some Bitcoin. He's made all his money back. Will he be as rich? Yeah, he still will be as rich. It's a drop in the bucket. Did you take a screenshot of what? Yes, actually, Flexi was taken care of. You're talking about the the issue with selling the collectible being in pending status. I did. I already contacted Veve. In fact, I knew if I said this today, you'd probably say something. If you want, I'll send it to you just to see, but I already sent it to Veve. It's already been taken care of. I've just never seen it. It was really weird. 67.4 USD Bitcoin for real. Wow. What's up, Troy? Oh, no, don't tell me you sold your Corey BE. Nobody's buying my Corey. No, it's not going to happen. Good to see you, Troy. Trolling me for not streaming because I bought a house. Companies always pay when you file paperwork. Oh, look, I would call him and he would magically take care of it. Trust me. I'm very reasonable. I'm also I've got horse heads in my back pocket. What's up, Real Video Shane? Good to see you. Remember the channel. I think he's tuning in for the drop. Don't forget, we've got in about 15 minutes, we're going to have Dan Cato. He's going to be on here from Cryptoys to talk about Cryptoys. Interesting stuff going on. So there's actually a couple more days left where you can make a game and earn up to, not 5,000. There's 5,000 up to be given out, I think, to 20 people. I need to do it. In fact, if I had more damn time, I'd probably do a show of me trying to make a game. So I got to do it. But they know where you live. Yeah, they know where I live now. I'm moving next Tuesday. Then they don't know where I live. If they want to try something in that neighborhood, good luck. Good luck. First of all, everyone has a Ring doorbell and other fun stuff. Let's see. This is Missouri. Don't forget. We don't fuck around. It's show me state. You show me, I'll show you. Everything on Veve except Stacker was broken for like 12 hours yesterday. Oh, so maybe it was that. It could have been just that. Worrying about $200. I'm not worrying about $200. It's the principality, as they would say in Friday. I don't. In fact, at the end, I'm like, I told the Cobra, I'm like, do I really care? Honestly, I just don't even want to deal with this anymore. I'm already bored. And she's like, hell no. They're going to freaking pay up. So I don't know. Contact the Punisher. We'll help you. Nice. There you go. I'm here listening. It hurts to look at the stream. There's a knife behind my right eye. Yeah, he's got a migraine. Hey, take it easy, man. I told him just not even to come. Rest. I've got like darkening blackout glasses and stuff that I wear when I get migraines. I'm going to take this stupid comic off. Nobody mentioned even one laugh. I thought it was funny. Big A, did you think it was funny? Strange MP? Cheaper than a doctor, still with a DEA license? I don't know. I'm going to quit my day job. I suck at this. All right, back to here. All right, actually, let me know if you bought the comic and what you got. We're going to go look at some of the drops coming up. If I was your size, I would yell and confront at him to the top. Well, the thing is that I try to be nice. There's no reason to fight. Hey, I was selected, everyone. Big A said not to tell you he hates your guts. Oh, he hates my guts for sure. Big A will be fine once his old man leaves him. That's so mean. Tucson is right. I'm out on the street now walking my dog. There you go. Doctor Strange. This is the real Doctor Strange, not this comic book hero. We've got the human life hero, Doctor Strange, in the house. Good to see you, man. I hope you're doing well. Are these your favorite comics to review? Don't forget to be checking out Doctor Strange. He's got lots of good content when he covers the comics out there. Let me know what's going on, Doctor Strange. New tactics in the house. Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing okay. Troy, you know how much I dislike the Mighties, but this new set looks pretty slick. Really? Wow. Let's go take a look. Big A is a nice guy. Someone will take him in. For sure. He can come over here. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at Street Fighter. Wait, what? It's not showing up here. There we go. Let's take a look at Street Fighter. Chun-Li. Remember, I am going to have Chun-Li on here live on Saturday. No, I'm going to have Max and Janie and Emoji, and Magic might show up. So it's going to be a pretty big show. You're going to want to watch it. It's going to be much better because I'll have less ability to say stuff and they'll say more interesting stuff. Something like that. I don't know. All right, here you go. Chun-Li. What do we got here? Of course, like them all, you get to choose which one you want. I choose Secret Rare. Last time I got lucky, so I'm not assuming I'm going to get lucky this time. 1987, 987, and 287. I mean, pretty big character for me. I don't know why this is not loading. There we go. There we go. So join this. Again, this is going to be, if you want to guarantee MCP points, probably 200,000 MCP plus. I just got back to 400,000 after spending 450 on my coin that I still don't have. How the hell do I get my coin? All right. I've got Kato Dan in the house. I'm going to wait just a second. Are you ready, Dan? Do you want to hold on a second? He's ready. Okay. Let me bring him up because now we're going to go over Cryptoys stuff. I'm going to pull this up here. Let me pull this up and let's get Dan on the stage. Let's say hi to Dan from Cryptoys. What's going on? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Check.
Check. Can you hear me? Hear me? Hello? Does he see me? Hey, Dan.
Brother.
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yes.
I cannot hear you.
Uh-oh, he can't hear me. That's a good thing.
It's me. It's definitely me.
It's definitely
yes, I found out. Just a second.
He's going to fix it, everyone. No worries. If you want, I can take you down.
There you are. There you are.
We got it.
Yeah.
Perfect.
How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
All good. All good. It's a busy day, but it's fun. It's fun. And it's been a fun week.
Yeah, I'm glad you could come and drop by here and tell us a little bit about what's going on with Cryptoys. Do you want to tell everyone real quick about yourself a little bit, and then we can get into this? Because I know you only have about 15 minutes, so I want to take full advantage of it.
Absolutely. First of all, thank you so much for the invite. And it has been amazing connecting with you on a call. It was like 1 week and a half ago.
Yep.
It's beautiful to get to connect with people and put like faces behind PFPs and all of that, which is something that they give for granted in this space because nobody like creates connection, and those who do, like they really understand the value of that. So I wanted to thank you for that, for your time that day, and also for your time now. I'm Kaito Dan. I know there was Kaito AI and everyone was like famous like for that, etc. So I had to change my name to Dan. Just because imagine being called Amazon and then Amazon comes in. But now that InfoFi has been like a bit killed by X, I'm back with Kaito. I'm community lead at Cryptoys, have been a community builder for so long. I've worked at Metaverse, at Final Bazoo, at My Neighbor Alice, and so on. And yeah, I'm here supporting Cryptoys into their future steps towards new horizons. I would say that's the best way to put it.
That's the best way. And what's really nice is we did have our conversation, and what's really good is Dan is realistic about everything. He understands what people want. He understands the community. So no fluff when I was talking to him. I'm not going to go everything we talked about, but you know, he does understand what people want, what the community needs, and he's very realistic, which is what we need in a company, because Cryptoys has been here for a while now, and I used to do a lot of streaming for them, but they're back. They're now teamed up with Abstract, which is really cool. Do you want to quickly tell them like how this Abstract collab works with
Absolutely. So I mean, Abstract is an ecosystem. I'm not sure if you lagged out or it's still me.
There we go. Sometimes this happens.
No worries. I thought it was me because sometimes it happens to me as well that my Wi-Fi just goes off like that. But yeah, I mean, Abstract is an L2 chain, is based on Ethereum, and they are the consumer crypto chain. They're doing an amazing job. They've launched 1 year ago, actually, and they have created like a very strong community feeling, in my opinion. They've done everything right, and with Pudgy, penguins, and all that kind of like world close to them, indirectly, but still directly. It's I think it's set to be one of the best ecosystems. And it's funny that Vitalik was talking about the L2s and how they should specialize in something. And with Abstract specializing in consumer crypto, I think that we're gonna have like a bright future over there. I mean, it's the perfect is the perfect like scenario and setup for us that we want to be the digital toy company, right?
That's
as simple as that. So I think it's very bullish and very, very exciting to have like Abstract as underlying foundations for everything we do on chain. And the collab is literally that. We are in their ecosystem. We have actually wrote all the NFTs that we had on all their chains on Abstract, and now we are fully operative there. Also our marketplace and our NFTs.
Which is nice. And there's, when you kind of came back, there were, on Abstract, you can earn reward points. And so it's nice. So if you were completing stuff or whatever, so there's a bunch of different ways to like earn. And I'm assuming, are you going to be doing like drops now live on Abstract? Is that how it's going to work, or where's it going to happen?
So I cannot say much about it still.
Okay,
but
fair enough.
good try. No, but so yes, definitely Abstract has this experience point system, which eventually will lead to a launch of a token. Probably, I don't know. Like I'm speculating as everyone does, but in my opinion, they're taking a different route from other L2s, which most of them died, to be honest, after TGE, right? So I think that they took the smartest way, where they never had a TGE and they never announced it yet. But they have this point system where you can like get gold, platinum, etc. And now it's even divided by tiers, and it's very interesting because yes, on one side you have that typical aspect of you get points and you're gonna get rewarded, which Degens love and the timeline loves and CT loves. But on the other side, I feel like that you have a gamification layer where you actually can retain people, because that's the biggest problem for all Web3 brands and crypto brands.
Right.
User retention, user acquisition, etc. So if you make easy user acquisition, which is literally the consumer crypto chain, and you make easy also the user retention, that's a bingo right there. So I'm very grateful that you brought that up, because I think it's a beautiful system. And our drop, so we had 2 badges, because beside the experience point, you can also collect badges. We had 2 badges launching when we launched the first collection on Abstract, which was the second part of the Disney IP that we are collaborating with, and it was a very successful launch. We sold out like 5,000 pieces in such a market. It was December.
Crazy.
So yeah, it was.
That was crazy. That was really cool, because in this market to do that is really hard, and there's just a lot of people sitting on the sidelines waiting. So I think that helped. But like you said, Abstract was nice and ready for this too. So it was very nice.
Community responded very well, and
totally.
Obviously, that's the future of NFTs as well, right? Like yes, on one side you have like NFTs such as like CryptoPunks, Bored Apes that have like big floor prices, and you have like you need a lot of Ethereum to get in. But on the other end, I think that we're gonna see more and more collectibles open to everyone and open to who actually likes certain brands, certain IPs, certain stories as well. So I was very happy that we could onboard a lot of community members from Abstract.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely, and it brought back a lot of people. I know, I think you've talked to Mission before, but he's the most amazing person. He's the only person I've ever seen. I forgot what drop it was. He literally bought 5 blind boxes and whatever drop it was, and got all 5 variations. It was crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, 5 boxes, got all 5 variations. No cheating there. So that was absolutely nuts. Now, I wanted to go. Oh, here I'm gonna pull this up here. Hold on. Let's see. I'm gonna pull this down. Give me a second here. Thought I was better prepared, but here we go. I want to go over this Remix GG, because I think this is kind of interesting. I know there's only a few more days left. But do you want to talk about this $5,000 game jam? Because this is a big thing we've talked about on this show, gaming and toys. NFTs have to be more than just the static image. And we know Cryptoys was talking about this last year. And here we are. Now it can happen. So yeah, let us know what's going on here, please.
I mean, this was a beautiful collaboration. I gotta say that. I have known Remix GG and Sam for so long time. However, I never really really into it. And with this collaboration, I had the opportunity to jump in, understand what they're doing, understand how they're doing it, and I was amazed. Like, to me, it's like still, and this is what you said, like you said, NFTs should be more, right?
Yes.
And crypto toys are fully digital enabled toys, right? We still sometimes struggle to see that, right? Like
Right, exactly.
the infrastructures, even like the government infrastructure, the infrastructures around us in our daily life, they're not ready for a fully digitalized world. And AI plus gaming, you like mentioned that so many times, but you still struggle to see it, right? Apply it sometimes. So
Exactly.
when I jumped into Remix DG and literally I saw that you could create, thanks to AI, your own like creative games, whatever like idea you had, and you can create it, I was like really like shocked. And with Cryptoys, we have seen already like some very good games created. And basically the collabs started this way. We reached out to each other and we were like, you know what, like we are the digital toy company, and our digital toys will be fully playable, fully interactive with within our ecosystem, and who knows, in the future also other ecosystems. And so it was just a perfect match. And to be honest, like the results were amazing. We have seen a spike on onboarding on our Discord last week when we had the show that Poof, our community manager, directed with Sam. And we have seen so many cool games happening. And obviously, you know, there is a 5,000 reward pool, so that's always cool to have. But for a game jam, like that's simply iconic in my opinion.
I mean, people would do this without the money. I saw
Right.
a lot of people here, No Bones B. I saw him making a game, and there's a lot of people. If I have time, I'm going to do it. I've been so darn busy. I really wanted to do a stream.
I know you're
but
busy.
I know it's just crazy, and I want to do this, but I might not have the time. But I suggest everyone check this out, because it looks like 5,000 prizes, top 20 all earned cash. Top 50 earned remix bits. So I don't know what remix bits are. Can you explain what those are?
So I need to check as well about it, but it's basically within the ecosystem as well, right? Is where you can like earn these bits, like to play around with the ecosystem and to keep like creating and to be part of the community. They have actually a very strong community. Core community, which is very cool to see, and the fact that they had the iOS and Android makes it.
I saw that. Yeah, iOS. That's really cool. Now, it's only going to be the ZUFO IP for now. Is this gaming stuff, or maybe you can't tell me? I know in the past we were told it might expand over to the Disney stuff, but right now this is just ZUFO. Are we gonna see this type of thing, or in the future? Is that something that Cryptoys is looking at, or what can you tell us?
So being our native IP is definitely something that we can play around, right? That's and you know, you said that like I'm very realistic. So in terms of like big partnerships such as Disney and such, it's gonna be always a bit more complicated to bring them like onto others' ecosystem, just because we want to make sure that also from our own end we respect all the structures and internal setups that we have with them. So we cannot guarantee that from others' sides. We want to be very, very, very careful with that and cautious. But with ZUFO, we can do what we want.
Whatever you want, right?
So it's something that we're going to play much more around. We are also going to play in terms of collabs with other Web3 projects and Web3 companies. So you will see a lot more happening on that side of things in the next couple of weeks and months.
Ooh,
but yeah, we can play around with that, and I love it. Like I'm very creative. I'm very chaotic. I like chaos. I think that controlled chaos is the best thing ever in the world. So I think that we're going to introduce a lot of chaos with this IP.
With IP. Oh, perfect. Now, are they still available or not? Because I remember the 101s. Nobody ever got the 101s, right? On those, is that correct?
I think Poof will answer you better, since I joined the team like in December, and I cannot tell like by all the owning in terms of like data and who has what. And I'm gonna pick up the numbers for you, but definitely they will be available, and the marketplace is live, so there will be. So
the marketplace is live. So if they want to go buy and sell, what do they have to do? Just go to Abstract and
actually just go on our Cryptos website. Okay. On our Cryptos, you can check the marketplace directly from there, because basically for the same reason that I've mentioned earlier, having some legal procedures and also setups with these big partnerships that we have, and us wanting to ensure, first of all, safety and security for our holders and whoever like joins us, even from Web 2 and from outside of CT. We wanted to make sure that we had like a personalized experience that is also in line with all these like setups that we have with these companies. So we had to do our own marketplace. Basically, when you have like an NFT on Abstract, you can simply go on OpenSea or any kind of like NFT marketplace that has the Abstract extension. As of now is OpenSea, and you can buy directly NFTs from there. With CryptChoice, instead, you have to go on our own website, and you cannot trade them anywhere else.
Okay, so it's a closed system, and I just put the address in there, market.cryptoys.com collection. I'm not going to sign in now, but basically you sign in. It's going to ask you for your Abstract wallet, which has everything, and then you can trade. Now, is it still the token, coin, and crypto, or how does that work? How is the trading and the crypto?
Can use both.
It's still both. Yeah. Okay, perfect.
Yeah. Perfect. And obviously you have to. This is something that we never mention now. Like we never can like repeat it enough. You have to bridge. Right? You cannot use ETH from Ethereum on Abstract. You have first to bridge. You can go on the Abstract portal. There is a bridge over there, Jumper Exchange, if I'm not wrong. Otherwise, you use Relay Link. But yeah, you have to bridge. And once you bridge, you can easily use those funds there.
Okay, I might have to make a video. Pooski here, by the way. Let's go. He's our first member of the channel ever. Good to see you, Pooski. He says, hey, I own like 50 Cryptoys. Been forever since I've checked them. Well, you gotta go check.
Yeah, you gotta go check. They may be on another chain. if it's
right there. I've had actually a couple people ask, because for a while when I was on Abstract, all of a sudden my wallet said like it was only a couple hundred, but it had all the toys, and then all of a sudden it was gone. And so I don't know if I'm looking at my wallet right now, because I am streaming over there, although I don't get a lot of views. But definitely take a look. And I do have a question. I know you're kind of short on time. I want to show you something that I got a couple years ago. I don't know if you've ever seen this. You ever seen this?
Oh no! Yes, I've seen that, but I never saw that on camera.
All right, so yeah, unfortunately, it was just a sticker that they put on here. So this was a puzzle. This is one of the characters. They asked if I wanted it, and I got the mint number 223. Now, back in the old days, it was if you owned an Alter Grail, every 90 days you would get a physical. Now, I think I got this. Before I got an Alter Grail, there was a skateboard, and I'm so mad I didn't get that. But I got this, and then I think I got some like tokens, and then it ended. Do you know, for the Alter Grail holders, is this still going to be something that happens? Are they going to look at providing something in the future for those Alter Grail holders? I don't know if you're aware of what they're going to do. I'm just curious, because I know a lot of people have them.
I like that you're trying to get the alpha, and I love that.
right. Of course.
I mean, of course. No. But so we are prepared. I mean, we have a community leaderboard, right, on the website, and we also have an internal like secret community leaderboard. That's not leaderboard, but rather like info dashboard. And we will definitely, going forward with SBTs, explore SBTs on Abstract, explore experience points and also experiences on Abstract, and also, why not, like physical things. But I cannot say anything else beside that. So we are looking effectively into ways to reward, obviously, those who had and who are still having like ultra grades and the most rare items, and also those who are active as well, right? Because I think that it's going to always need to be a balance at a certain point, but definitely yes, the OGs will be rewarded, and those who hold rare ones as well.
So being active is going to also create getting more points, and that's how the Abstract system works. I don't know, all of a sudden I started getting a lot more points. Like I didn't have many, and now it's like I'm almost silver. I'm like, am I almost at 20 or 30,000? I don't know, but like I think 100,000 is where you want to get to. So hopefully my streaming will keep bringing that up. Yes.
You're streaming regularly over there, right?
Actually, because of this one, I think I put it under Cryptoys, but because I'm not doing anything, I don't think I have anyone here. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. No, just for holding our Cryptoys, you're going to get experience point. That kicked in a few weeks after they will launch. So if you see a spike, these your cryptos.
Okay. That makes a lot of sense. So I'm getting a lot of points because I'm getting like 10,000 a week or something. Some crazy.
Means that you hold a lot, so many pieces.
Yeah, I do own a lot. I think. I don't remember 280. Maybe not that many. I don't know, but I know. So Big A, who normally streams with me, he wasn't feeling good today. He's 5 Alter Grails and 200 Cryptoys. I mean, he bought a lot, and I think he even sold some Alter Grails. He did very well on that. So he's looking for his physicals again at some point, or points, or whatever we can get. It was just
yes. Check your abstract, and obviously I'm gonna say this for whoever like didn't check their cryptos for a while. If you didn't check your cryptos for a while and they're still like on other chains, I mean, they're not still on other chains, but for you, yes. Join our Discord. Ping me or Poof. We are always there. Ping us, and we're gonna drive you through the process of like setting up the abstract account and etc. Because many of the OGs wallets were given an abstract wallet because they were not interacting probably in the last like couple of months.
Gotcha.
So the process is very simple. However, if you need any guidance, just feel free to jump on the Discord, and we're gonna wait for you for that.
Do you have that Discord link that you could put in our private chat, and then I can post it? Yeah, let's get that up there because I know you are running out of time, if not already. I think you're already over. So, but yeah, I can put that in there. So what's the next big thing? We've got the game that's coming out, which is this right here. It's not the best picture. Sorry, everyone. But anyways, there is a series of these games. Some of these games were like really good, and we're gonna pick up like the best ones to win the prizes and such. And then we're gonna have with always Remix is gonna also host another 2 days events with other like rewards. So it's gonna be a very good week. The end of this week and next week until Monday, you have time to participate to this game jam. And for us, what's next? It's proliferation of the community, proliferation of the culture, proliferation of the company. We want to make sure that is understood our message, that our message is clear for everyone, and that is welcoming whoever wants to to live in adventure. Again, it comes down to toys, yes, and toys means adventure, right? When we were kids, even now, I hope so. I try to do so. Like I still love that. And it's funny because internally sometimes, and I think that this is like a human thing, right? Like when we do something revolutionary, we always like talk about next generations, or we talk about the OG generations, the same feelings that we had when we were a kid. We never talk about the ones that are living now, like me and you. Like we never talk about this kind of like a generation. Right. So we're trying to get into that, right? Like to get in between all generations and be the link between each single generation, because there is no generation that didn't know toys, right? Right. There is none. So I'm happy to see what's going to happen in the next months. We are fully dedicated. We are fully into the working, and we are fully also on the timeline. We are everywhere. So I'm very happy, man. I'm generally happy. I want to generally do things in the right way, though. That's something that I want to say, because there is a lot of smoke out there on the timeline, especially on CT. There is a lot of like promises and such, and a lot of like building without really putting the foundations in. While here, I told you on our own call, but I'm telling you here, everyone as well. Now we have like solid foundations we had since like years, but now we have like those foundations that are gonna help us like go and build beyond those and build on top of those. And I think that is something very noble. And to set the standard, leading by example, is what pushes me in life, and also our team. So I can't wait. I love to hear that. And I've talked to Will in the past. Great guy. He's a venture capitalist, so he knows what he's doing. This isn't just his only game. So he's a smart guy, and they were laying low, and that was probably a very smart move. And here they are ready to go. There's only going to be a couple companies in my mind that are going to rise to the top. The cream rises to the top. And I really believe Cryptoys is one of those. So yes, absolutely.
One way or the other, it will.
Yeah, absolutely. So I hope we can do this again sometime. Maybe we can have Will and Poof on.
Absolutely.
But yeah, any final words for everyone before you head out of here?
Keep doing what you do, man. You are like a real one, and that's something that's I really appreciate in people. It's something that is You know, with a lot of Web3 and NFTs, I do my own shows as well, right? Like, and I've always been lucky to surround myself with good people, with people that keeps it real, with people that, you know, money or no money, interest no interest, like they're still being the same person. And I think that that's like something that's nobody should ever lost. And I'm nobody to teach you a lesson or stuff or to ask you to do stuff, but it's like keep being yourself because it's amazing, man. And these shows are incredible. So it was a honor for me to be here.
Well, I appreciate you coming on. We'll definitely do it again anytime you want to release anything. I'll try to like tweet things out for everyone or on X. So keep an eye out. Join this game. There's only a few more days left for the 5,000 game jam. You can make your own game with your Cryptoys. And I have on the screen there the Discord. So go there if you have any questions. I know Poof is on there. He'll be able to answer any of your questions and get you to your collection. Thank you for coming by. I'm going to continue just for a little bit longer. So,
absolutely.
But I appreciate you coming here, Dan. Until next time, I can't wait to talk to you soon about collabing and doing something else. All right,
Thank you.
Peace. Have a good one. Yeah, and everyone, definitely check out the Discord here. If you're not on there, everything's on Abstract. Like I said, I've been getting a lot of points on there. I don't know what it's going to mean in the future, but I wanted to get to that 100,000, and doing my live streams wasn't getting me there very fast. Now, all of a sudden, I'm getting there fast. So check it out. Alejandro, what's going on? Good to see you. Member of the channel. Hope you're doing well. Where are all your Cryptoys? Do you still have any? Let me know what's going on. She-Woman, good to see you. Dane K, this guy looks way smarter than BE. He is. He's very smart. Italian, too, so I love it. Good to see you, Dane. Hope you're doing okay. BE shocked. Really, someone appreciating him. Hello. You're right. I can't even get the Cobra to appreciate me. But yeah, no, he's a really good guy. And like I said, he cares about the community. And he understands, like I said, I'm not going to get into it, but he understands what needs to be done, what we want. So yes, you've got the top, you got what they want, but he really understands what we want and all of that, even what streamers want, but also what the buyer wants in this Web3 L2 world. I have some, haven't logged on in a couple of years. Did I? No, you didn't lose them. They're now moved over to Abstract. So check out Abstract, abs.xyz. But definitely my suggestion would be go sign up for the Discord and get all the details there. They still have both the tokens and you can buy through crypto, but you have to do it through their website right now. So you have to do it through, I put that on here. You go to cryptoys.com and then you go to where it says market and it takes you to marketcryptoys.com. I'll put that in here. And this is where you can actually buy using both the crypto. All right, here, let me put this here. So here is that. OBE, did you mention? Oh, I did not. Mother. Is it in our email? Hold on. Let me see if I can get it. We got totally rugged, everyone. The F. Swoosh. Actually, I'll just pull it up. Let me just go pull up the rug. Oh, shit. I don't want to do that. So much for keeping things. Oh, great. Well, anyways. Yeah, I think we got rugged on Nike. Hold on. Let me pull this up. What is it? It's swoosh.nike. I think I have to look it up, and I'll show you what it shows on there. Is that right? Okay, here you go. This is the big FU right here. An update on the future swoosh. All right, let's go check it out. Hi, all. So formal. We want to share an important update about some upcoming changes to the .swoosh site and programming. When we launched .swoosh, our goal was simple: to explore what creativity, ownership, and community could look like in a new digital era of sport and culture. We experimented, we co-created sneakers. We took them from virtual to physical and physical to virtual forms. We shared ideas and imagined what craftsmanship could mean in a digital future. As we look ahead, we want to continue to evolve how the gaming community and Nike exists in virtual worlds. As part of those efforts, we will be transitioning away the .swish platform in the coming months with the focus on bringing our community closer to Sneakers app. Motherfucker. What's changing? The .swish site will be retired May 5th, 2026. You got to move all your stuff off. Future .swish activations will be announced and executed via the sneaker app exclusively. .swish will no longer be able to hold any of your Nike digital collectibles. If you have any Nike digital collectibles, please visit our help center for more information on transferring. Maybe Big A, we can do a stream on how to do that. What this means for you, if you are loving .swish, please continue to look for us on Sneakers. Why we're making these changes. We know why you're making these changes. As we look to the streamline where and how Nike shows up in the virtual world, we want to make sure that we do so in ways that are highly visible and drive energy with broader Nike communities. This means having all our culture activations happen in the same place. Now that makes sense. Thank you, everyone. We're rugging you. To everyone who participated, from the artists who shared incredible works to the collectors who gave them life, thank you. Your creativity has shaped something special. I'm glad I've got some sneakers, though. I think one only has, what was that one we bought? It has like 1,200 or 1,400, and the other had like 2,000 pairs. So I've got 2 pairs that have never been open. They're part of history. Who knows? Maybe they'll be worth something in the future. Maybe they'll be worth less or less. There's the Cryptoys market. All right, now going back to, let's go back to Veve, because I want to go over these drops. So the Chun-Li drop here, it's not a blind box, 80 gems. If you want to guarantee getting this, last time you needed 195, probably 199,000 MCP points, could be more. Just remember, there's only 287, and there's more than 287 people like Veve Vet with tons of MCP points. It's a no-brainer. They're earning 10,000 a day. So they can easily put a couple 100,000. It doesn't even phase them. They already have 5 million in the bank, and there's nothing to spend them on. So they're going to get this to guarantee it. So there's 40%. 60% will go to us losers. So that should be pretty big. That's going to be a nice drop. Don't forget, I'm going to have Max and Janie and Emoji on, and maybe Magic. Then the Boba Fett drop, I'll be covering that. That also should do pretty well. I don't know what I'm going for. The other one didn't do well, but there is a special edition on this. How many does this have? Only 50. And remember, there's a craft, right? Am I right? Isn't there, is the craft? No, that's not the common. I thought there was one where, oh, I know what it was. This. If you get that special edition, then on these movie props, it's a double win because you get to craft, I think, these two. Is it all of them? Yeah, there's only 50 of those. Is it 50 on all of them? It might be. So these are going to, okay, so not that one. This one, you need the secret rare from the drop. It's kind of smart. So these are just freebies, and I think you get the belt, which Big A made fun of. 50. All right, there you go. Let's effing go. Swoosh. Did you move your swoosh M&Ts? I just did this morning. No, where do I move them? Can I move them to abstract? I'm probably not going to even move them, just like Recur, going to be worth 0. I want to move them, but you're right. They're probably going to be worth 0. Man, I was hoping Bill would show up today so he could just come in and quickly tell us about what the heck is going on. Let's talk about that real quick again. If you didn't know, Bill Gardner is now an owner of Veve. He owns shares. He's a shareholder. He owns Veve Comic, and he bought them from Ben Rose. How interesting is that? Pretty cool. Found out last night on Randy's stream, did a special stream. So definitely check that out. Yeah, I'm going to just, well, we can talk about it. If anyone has any questions, let me know. I'm going to look at the market and see if there's anything I have to buy. It's been hard to sell stuff. I kind of need 20 more gems to sell. But I don't know what to sell. Any good mints here? No good mints. Man. What's everyone buying? And where's Kryptoni? I feel like he's ghosted me. No giveaway today. Sorry, we'll have a giveaway this weekend. Apologize, Veve. I know that's why you came here. But I promise you, on Saturday and Sunday, we're going to have a giveaway. Today was that's why I was a little bit more crazy. Everybody can stack the SR. I'm going to get the rare Chun-Li. Let's go. Now, why the rare Incorrigible Gold Slayer? Good to see you. How do you write it off if you keep it? How do you write it off if you keep it? Oh, I see what you're saying. I can write it off, but I didn't pay that much for it, so I don't know. What's up, Fun Under the Sun? Good to see you, man. Big supporter, member of the channel. By the way, everyone, hit that like button. Sorry I didn't have a giveaway today. Veve did not like me, but we had Cryptoys on. How cool is that? All right, Josh, what do you think? Two things. What do you think about Bill Gardner not being an owner? Pretty cool, right? And what do you think about the upcoming drops this weekend? What are your thoughts on these two drops? Pretty good. Which one is better? Is it Street Fighter, Boba Fett? Are they the same? I still feel this, and I want people to tell me I'm wrong, that these drops are going to mean something for May. We've got a couple months, but in May, we know it's going to be big Star Wars month. Are any of these going to mean anything? Are we going to need certain things? We're going to get animated things by having other Star Wars things. I feel like that's what they're going to do. Lots of crafts, SR crafts 2 to 3. I know, isn't that awesome? I'm picking up that rare Chun-Li. So hot. Oh, I gotcha. Let's see. I moved them to my MetaMask. Ugh, I'll probably lose them. I checked sales on OpenSea for Dot Swoosh. They are selling for a penny each. Really? I have some actual pretty good stuff. Well, a penny ain't good. Those shoes, I'm sure, will be a lot, but it's going to be in the future. The problem is now that everyone buys everything that's a collectible, they're hoping to keep them, and they're going to be worth something. I never wore them. I'm not going to wear them. I'm going to just keep them. But how's it going, Video Shane? What's up with you? When's our next McFarlane Trivia Night? I need to contact you because the Cobra has a coupon for a McFarlane toy. I've got to get you on the show. Just lots of things going on. About to move, though. What's cool is I just got all those studio tiles. It came in that huge box that guy bumped into and broke my picture. They're like 72 inches by 48 inches, I think. Is that how big they are? Maybe not. They're 72 inches, though, I think. They're pretty tall. Maybe not 72. But they're huge. I can't wait to set that up. Got a few more days. I've been excited about that. I want to know current valuation per share. I might really be interested for real. No joke. You mean for Veve? I don't think anyone's selling them. I guess they get written off as bad stock or inventory. I think so. I'll look up how the IRS handles inventory nobody wants. That would be interesting. It's awesome for Bill. Super happy for him. Definitely awesome. Boba drop greater than Chun-Li drop. Okay, so why, Rob? And I might agree. Although there's a lot. Maybe actually, wait. That's a lot. 52, 51, but they're 25. So the way I have it set up is I've got enough gems to go for 2 Chun-Li's if I get lucky, because I'll buy 2 and sell 1. I just sell my damn Star Wars bus because of all my stupid moves that I've made recently. So I'm not happy about that. But I want money for this week. So there's that. Boba Fett. If you get that special edition, awesome. And if you get the secret, if you were to get the special edition and secret rare, you've got some massive crafting you get to do on the props on these, which is really nice. You're wrong. Oh, you think he's wrong? Dane K? I mean, Dane K does know a lot about this market. I think price-wise is going to be a lot for that Chun-Li. And people who have the whole set, holy cow, what is that going to mean? Yeah, great drops this weekend. Going for both. Yep, going to have Max and Janie on, which is going to be awesome. And Emoji, and hopefully Magic can drop by. Also, why the F do they keep using Ranker as a burn. Is this the second burn? What else did we have with Rancor as a burn? Wait, it's on the other one. All right, so this thing wasn't animated. If this, like Doctor Strange was saying, if this had been animated, I can't get rid of mine unless Veve wants to gift me one. Because I've got 1944. I cannot get rid of my 1944. I can't get rid of that. Wait, I don't have this. Oh no, this is going to be store purchase only also. If I had a spare one, I would, but these Rancors are expensive. Oh, can I not see? You can still buy them though. I'm not going to do that. I don't know. It's going to be an interesting weekend. I'm interested on the creepy one towards the end of the month. Oh yeah, that crazy thing? No, thank you. That thing's nuts. This weirdo down in the corner there. I guess you can't see it as well. Yeah, that thing's super creepy. We looked it up. It's Southeast Asia. It's a woman. It doesn't even look like a woman. I don't know what that thing is. Next McFarlane Trivia Night is February 23rd. All right. Well, maybe I'll be able to actually make one. It's been so long. McFarlane drops soon. Next McFarlane drop has been announced. We're dropping the Classic Penguin on the 17th. I saw that. Only 10 gems. I think 1,500, right? Pretty cool. No, you asked someone to tell you that you're wrong, so I told you you're wrong. I never remember what I said. I'm already past whatever. I guess I'm wrong. I don't know what I'm wrong on, though. Oh, the helmet during Star Wars month. That's right. I forgot about that one. They could have easily let old Boba Fett burn, but they chose not to. Who knows? We never know these things. It's okay. We can never know all this stuff. Do we have any new people here? Make sure you're subbed. I'm getting close to that 1,600. Who else had one of these, by the way, from Cryptoys? One of these physicals. Every 90 days, we were told. I hope they come back with something big for us. I hope so. All right, let's see what video Shane has to say. I just got incredibly lucky and landed the Hank Howard SR comic, completed the set, which gets me the 3D version of the comic. How awesome. I like the rewards for completing sets. Yeah, I think that's smart. What else did we miss this week on the Green app? Is this what was new? There was something that I was like, oh man, I should probably get that. No, it wasn't Thundar. By the way, did you see that we're getting Master of the Universe movie? How's that going to affect our Cryptoys? Maybe we'll get our sets. I swear there was something where I was like, ooh, I want to get that. I'm going to try to keep a better eye on this. This is really Big A needs to help me. He's much smarter than me. He needs to help me with this. Let's see. Here's the Hank Howard. So $8.98. And is it too late? They already took the snapshot, right? Still pretty cool. Oh, I want to go look at the market. Is there anything interesting in the market? I know that we were told that there were, oh, here's the Hank Howard comic right here. Is it selling for a lot? There's the Doctor Strange. Let's see where we're at on Doctor Strange. Dang. 2,500. I guess not many sold. Let's see how many actually sold today. I'm assuming this is not good. 134. That's actually about what they have done on a bad comic day. They're still making money, people. How much does this really cost them to do? All right, let's see what else we got here. Let's see what we got here price-wise. All right, I guess I can't do it that way. Go back to the comics. There we go. What's the SR at? Oh, we don't even have an SR. 8 for the rare, which might be the best one besides the secret rare. No, snapshot for Hank is taking on the 13th. So, okay, so hold on. Help me figure this out. So I have to get them. Oh, wow. But you've got to get that. Okay, so you got that SR. Landed the SR, which is obviously you get that, then you go for the rest. How many of the 3Ds do they have? Is it max SR? Come on, Veve. There we go. And oh, don't tell me. How many were the total on that SR? That stinks. All right, can you get one of these on Stacker for cheaper? Does it have to be store-bought? Shane, does that have to be store-bought? Because Tom, he wants to do it. Hold on, I'm trying to redo this. 43 SRs. Wow. Okay. No, not store-bought. So what is this? 3 million. So that's a no-go, right? Because that's 3 times. That's 3 by 400. I mean, come on, Tom. Go help out our boy Josh. There he is right there. 375 for 288. Oh. Are you going to keep it now? Are you going to go for it? Because the other ones... Oh, it's not going to go back to it. So basically 22... Were there no rares? So 22, 23, $24 more to get a comic that only is going to have 40 or whatever, 50. What's up, the biggest bro? I'm not going to be going too much longer. What's going on with you? What's coming up on the True Media? What do you got going on over there? Let us know. Did you see that Bill Gardner owns Veve? Owns a part of Veve. All right, hold on. Let me see. Let me pull that up. I'll pull that up here. Let's pull this up and see what we got going on there. Thank you for that video, Shane. Yeah, the biggest bro. What's going on? Pretty cool. Wow. I'm already blind. All right, so this is, if you get the Hank Howard, you got to get a secret rare, and then it's basically it's $310 right now if you buy Josh's secret rare. That's the cheapest you can get into this comic. If I had a spare $2,000 in gems, I would probably do it. Common, uncommon, ultra rare, secret rare. And you're going to get this 3D. Oh, snapshot is Friday the 13th. You must hold all 4 variants. Eligible collectors will be airdropped reward in 72 hours. Wow. Look, 40 secret rares. Wait, there's only 40. And they keep 530. There's only going to be 40 of this comic. Of this. Wow, Josh, are you sure you want to do that? Wow, that's even better. All right, Tucson thinks it's a scam. Was there a cheap? No, it was 3 million. Trust me, I looked. I knew what you meant. That was the first thing I looked for to see if I could get into it. So here, look. Oh, you don't see what I'm seeing. 3 million, right? Or is that 300,000? Nope, 3 million. Because 300,000, I'd buy it. Nope, 3 million. Then 4 million. So this is 400. So that's your next best. Arustic, good guy. Your best bet is to hook Josh up here. He wants to sell this if he hasn't taken it down yet. So for $22 more, everyone, for $310, you get a comic that only has 40. Now, if you want, you can send me $310 and I will give you a nose hair, and nobody will ever have one of those like that 101 nose hair I've got. There should be a new collectible that they give out that gives the owner a tiny share of the company. Ooh, it should be given out more thoughtful than the gold and silver logo. Ooh, I like that. Honestly, they could raise a lot of money doing that. Let's say they have a collectible. It's $1,000 and you buy a tiny fraction of a share, whatever that ends up being. But you get the collectible and you get the ownership, so you get some profit sharing. Or what if they profit shared in gems? So it would generate gems, and if the company got bigger, you would get bigger, or your gem balance. I'd be okay. Then they keep the cash. You're not a real owner, maybe just a kind of owner. But I like that idea, Casey BMW. If you're listening, Veve, please God do it. I bought the comic for retail and lucky to land the SR. You can still, so wait, weren't there still some for sale, or is that secret rare sold out? I don't think it's sold out. So your other play is for $310. You might be able to pull. Man, if I had 310 gems, I might just play that. I might have played that game to see if I could do it. How do I know if they're all still available? Hurry, only 153 out of the 1,000, but how do I know which ones are still available? Oh, does it tell us here? Oh, wow. Do we know? That might be the play, not financial advice, if we knew how many. Okay, Dane, I'm going to stay on just to hear you. I'm not going to go too much longer, but wait a second. Yeah. I mean, it's expensive, though. It's $9. If you pull the lever 20 times for 180, I mean, you might actually land that. I can't find where to find out the remaining. Yeah, because you can't look on the website. If you look at the actual comic. Come on, Tom, you're rich. Somebody commit to buying 20 and hop on the channel with me. Oh, it's that website. Yeah, it's the green. Otherwise, I'd be doing it too. Does anyone want to come on the channel and open 20 of these right now? And let's see if you get the secret rare. God, if you get the secret rare like in 5 pulls, you're total win. Yeah, no, I'm not going to put the cash in. Sorry, peeps. I actually want to, but so if I go to the market, it won't tell me. Whoops, my bad. Yeah, that's the problem. Every time, why people buying this, Hank? Is it good? No, it's for this. There's only 40 of these 3D variants. So the way I look at it, it's the first 3D comic on the app. By bad idea. Yes, overall, it's not that big of a deal, the comic itself, but it's the first 3D. There's only 40 of them. Veve keeps 5. Please, God, gift me one. Hank Howard, Pizza Detective, the 2 Hollywood's #1 has landed on Veve. Collect all 4 variants for the chance to score an exclusive Veve first 3D digital comic. So yeah, I think I would want to have one of these for a first. Yeah, Veve might not make it. I believe it will. And so having the Veve first, a first 3D comic, this means they're going to do it again. It's going to be the first. Everyone loves firsts. Really? 7 pulls? First 3D comic on Candy, never pumped. And it was sick looking, that multicolored skull, but nothing really pumped on Candy. I mean, stuff did. And by the way, it looks like you can go on there and buy stuff, or they're working on it. This is Veve. It's a different animal. Omi dropped, red alert. All right, let's go check the price. Is it really? Hold on. Uh-oh. Omi chart. It already dropped. It's up. Oh. All right, everyone. Breaking news. Yikes. Here we go.
Omi, check the stat. What's the word with a price at? On the charts, just doing its thing. Crypto moves, no bling, no swing.
Mother fudgicles. $12.89, everyone. So I remember seeing $11.99. That's the lowest I saw it. I think it went a little lower than that. It's getting close to a price that could be good. Could we gain another 0? It's possible. I'm not really trying to acquire too much more Omi. I've got my 10 million. But if it got to 100 for $1 million, the theme with Veve is, and this is not financial advice. Please do not listen to a dumb YouTuber. That would be ridiculous, right? Don't do it. But my thoughts are, what does this button do? Oh, cricket. Yeah, don't listen to me. Veve is easily manipulated. All it takes, if you keep this on Stacker and Veve gets some big news and it jumps to 2,000 all of a sudden, and you bought it now or you bought a little lower, you can convert those over to gems right away at that point. Now, you know, you just went from, it's not a cash out, right? But you can either do that or buy a collectible that you want all of a sudden, because now you've got more gems or you've got more Omi at a higher price. So I don't know. I've got, how much do I have? I think I got 1.82. I've got I got 12.3 million Omi. I've got a little bit. I think I've got like, I got 640,000 on Banker and almost 1.9 or 10.9 on Stacker. So I keep just a little bit in there in case I need to buy gems or there's something I want to buy, but I'm not really going to ever let that 10 million go down. I still feel there's going to be something worth it. There goes down a little bit more. Wow. All right. Well, there you go. Omi's going down. I don't know what's going to happen. I mean, look at that in just days, right? Some big losses. I don't care. I don't buy these things to sell right away. It's a bloodbath everywhere today. Yeah. Bitcoin getting smoked. Yeah. Let's go look at Bitcoin. Let's go look at the smoke. Hold on. Give me just a second here. Let's go look at it because I had it on earlier. Oh, my Lord. Holy cow. Yikes. Oh, good. That didn't show up on the screen. I want CoinGecko. Hold on. Where's CoinGecko? There you go. 2 day. Where's our 3 hour Big Short? Michael Burry flags key levels on Bitcoin. Chart of the day. Bitcoin 40% below recent peak. Let's go check this out. See how many pop-ups we get here. The famous Big Short investor Michael Burry made an X post late on February 4th in which he not only flagged critical Bitcoin price levels, but also seemingly correctly anticipated the flash crash towards 69,000. That took place in the morning of February 5th. Specifically, the famous Big Short investor made a post late on Wednesday simply captioned Bitcoin patterns, in which he shared a multi-year chart for the cryptocurrency with 2 points marked by red arrows. The first, here it is down here. The first points to the downward slope between local top on April 2nd, 2022, which was here, and a temporary stabilization in May and June. The other arrow simply points at the ongoing downturn, February 2026. Okay. So, but what does that mean? Admittedly, and in the finest tradition of ancient oracles, Burry is known as Cassandra Unchained on X, referencing King Priam's prophetic daughter. The famous short traders post does not give away much detail. Nonetheless, it strongly hints that Michael Burry believes the cryptocurrency market and Bitcoin especially are in early February 2026 in a similar position as they were in the second quarter of 2022. Starting well above 60,000 November 2021, Bitcoin crashed to a temporary low near 35 in January before it retraced to about 45. Shortly after, the world premier cryptocurrency began a crash that took it to approximately 30,000 the first half of May before a brief stabilization that ended with a crash under 19 in June. I remember that. How long could Bitcoin go if Michael Burry Bitcoin pattern is correct? Michael Burry's chart indeed points towards a possible repetition of such movement. It could hint that Bitcoin could easily crash by some 40% by late March. Considering Bitcoin is changing hands at 69,553 at press time, this would mean that cryptocurrency might plunge to as low as 41,000 in just over a month. On the flip side, if the Big Short investor is right, Bitcoin is then likely to stabilize and spend an extended period of time trading mostly sideways before beginning a new climb sometime in 2027. Notably, Michael Burry warned in February's second post on Substack that the ongoing Bitcoin price decline could easily trigger a death spiral for risk assets with companies heavily invested in cryptocurrencies such as Michael Saylor's strategy, NASDAQ Master, being particularly exposed. All right. Yikes. What do we think, everyone? What do you crypto? Where's Big A? Keep it crashing. All right, let me get caught up here. We might be moving towards World War III. Doubt it. Nightmare winter. I'll be selling my Punisher to feed my family. Omi tanks. I am jumping out of my golf cart. All right. I don't know why. So when people go OMI to gems, it sells the OMI on the market. What a bad idea. I don't know. Real discussion. I see many movement where many people are selling collectibles and converting them to OMI for whatever price. Real deal. Why people are doing this, and is it a good thing to do? I mean, look, if you believe in Veve and you want some OMI, then yeah. Or if your play is, let me sell these collectibles I don't care about. Let's get the OMI now. And when the price goes up, I'll have the OMI and then I can buy the collectibles I want. I mean, I don't know. I'm not big into the crypto game. Again, for me, OMI was MCP points and I got my 10 million. That's all I care about. Go look at anything down. Yeah. How's ETH doing? Is ETH, let's see here. ETH chart gecko. All right, let's check. Oh my God, it's below 2 now. Let's go here. This is what I wanted. All right, this is better for me. All right, so holy cow. Yeah, it's just getting eaten. You know, these people, they come out and they tell everyone their thoughts, and people who are smart and know what's going on, they listen to them, and this is what we get. We get ETH under 2. Wow. And we hit 5 on that. It's craziness. All right, let's see here. So now is where you go. Scoop the collects with OMI on Veve. I'm sure smart people like Casey have already scooped the good deals. Yeah, that's right. When this stuff crashes, you go to Stacker and you buy everything. I just don't have time to do it. What's up, Gary Love? Keep it crashing. The third great war will likely begin soon. I don't think so. Real discussion. I see many movement in the market. So we're selling. Yeah, we already talked about it. Didn't I already bring that up? Oh, you're not patient. But I got to you, Smart Pie. Still have a feeling it's going to get worse before we see new all-time highs. But this is how it works, right? When you zig, they zag, the powers that be. It's all manipulating. It's all a mind game with this crypto stuff. I don't care the mechanics, whatever. It's a mind game, and you know, eventually they're going to change it here and there to their advantage. You know, if it goes down a lot, I'll probably put a little money in, a tiny fraction of what I'd invest into Bitcoin, but I'll put a little bit more in. I'm just not, I believe in Bitcoin, but I'm not willing to take that risk, even though I think it could do well. Yeah, on the bright side, everyone is talking about Bitcoin, which is free advertising. Just like anything, you're going to have ups and downs. But why things are looking down? I mean, they're looking down because we've got gold and silver took a drop. Gold and silver were going up, which looked safer than even Bitcoin. Bitcoin's going down, so now you move your stuff to gold and silver. Now gold and silver is going down, so people are like, you know, now where do we put our money? Even at Big A saying, I'm going to go in the stock market. Your best bet is to diversify, but the stock market has the longest charts, the longest record over, you know, obviously gold and silver is going to be the longest, but we know how the stock market works, and trends are the same over, you know, decades. You know, people can manipulate. You get different investors. We've already had the rush of people that can invest through, like, you know, the retail investor, Robinhood, Webull, all of that. That's already built in now. So the big investors are, you know, building that into how they run on the stock market and look at charts and stuff. So I think there's good money. Look, index funds do the best. That's your safest bet, not financial advice. Don't pick and choose. Just let them do it. Veve isn't working well at all. I don't know what that means, though. A 5-year-old could predict Bitcoin crash. Look, I could predict the housing crash. But you still got to realize that houses on the water aren't going down. By the way, hit that like button. Houses in good neighborhoods are not going down. I mean, I sold my place at asking price. I'd like to see how many people are doing that now, but you probably can do that in certain areas. You can get Venom for 82 and 90 gems right now. If you use OMI BE, go scoop. I think math is correct. Are you saying that's a good mule? Maybe it's time for people to go get some stuff if they need a good mule. I staked 38,000 for over 8 months. OMI in a death spiral. Dude, Exxon is down 2%. Nvidia is up. Yeah, that circular financing is still going. Let's go check out Nvidia. What do we got here? GeForce now celebrates 6 years. 3 hours. Nvidia to delay new gaming chip due to memory chip shortage. Nvidia reportedly won't launch the RTX. And it's up. Nvidia's RTX series super refresh is delayed. Huh. What if I invested $5,000 5 years ago? What would it be worth? Wow, $137,000. Why can't I do that? I need to make better choices, people. All right, well, that's craziness. All right, let's get caught up. Chat, what would you choose, Omi or Veve Collectibles, Tucson, Denke, TomTom, Denny OC? They put a floor on silver. That's a huge sign things are going south. Where are we at on silver now? I put it up this morning, 76. So the big thing, and I'm not an expert, but I do know that people know stop losses. You can go check it out. So if you see a bunch of stop losses at a price and you can push it to that price and get everyone to sell and get it to go a little lower and buy it, you literally, it's like free money. But look, silver's up a little bit. From 72 to 76. That's actually a pretty good jump right there. That would have been a nice dip to buy on. Who's buying as we talk? Veve Collectibles, not an Omi guy though. Silver. Is this the millionth time ETH under 2K? Sleepy. Layoffs worse since 2009. Welcome golden age. My son's like, there's never going to be any jobs. It's just all going to be AI and we're going to just have nothing to do. But Chris Coffey did an interesting video on AI needs humans to do certain jobs that they can't do. Hold on, I got to fix my back thing. And so there's a new way to get work. You do the physical stuff that AI can't do. So AI agents can have real people do stuff. There's always going to be physical need for people, but maybe he's right. Maybe we're screwed. I don't know. I'd be a plumber or a roofer, especially a roofer. I mean, good luck getting a robot going up on a roof. You're going to be worth billions, Denny OC. Tucson, nah, select between Veve Collectibles or Omi. You got to hold it when it's 10x. I buy more Pengu. What's Pengu at? You gave me some. My wallet's at like 938 now. It was up to 30. I'm just going to hold it. Smart buy. I try to use what I can to get things I like. LOL. I try to just roll with the punches. It's the way to do it. More Omi, more everything. I don't give a shit. Everything changed in 1987. I'm down 200 million. All right. Me personally, I have more collectibles than Omi. I mean, value-wise, is that what we're going by? Then I definitely do, right? I've got, I don't know, $55,000 in collectibles, not including my good mints, but I'd say now that the floor price is probably what I could get for everything. AI is truly the biggest thing in our lifetimes. What's up, Digital Toy with Tommy? 77. It's dumped hard from 122. Wait, what the hell just happened there? One of the top silver 120. Yeah, right. One of the top silver buyers in New York, Diamond District, isn't buying silver right now, so the price won't hold. It's got to come down. Yeah, if you're not buying, I guess what I need to do is connect with somebody in China. Can I take silver out of the United States and take it over to China? Because they'll buy it. It's just dollar numbers that count in Bitcoin. AI is disseminating the job market. I love AI. I use it every day. No, you just have to rethink outside of the box, right? That damn box. I wish I could shove that box off that, right up that person's hiney. All right. Who else is on? Is anyone else streaming? Oh, that's baloney, but okay. Let's see. Oh, we've got O'Malley's on, so you can go there. Infinite sell pressure. All right. Things generate cash flow. Gold, silver are crashing. Crypto is crashing. Stocks are crashing. The dollar is crashing. What the F are we supposed to buy? Things that generate cash flow. That would be properties. That's not bad. I mean, take it. LOL. Google roofing robots. Is there? Yeah, I guess there could be a roofing robot, but I don't know. You simple will work for my AI agents. That's banana. Nana AI site is badass. Oh, I got to check it out. Bahaha. The have robot roofers, no cap. They are garbage. Cool, but garbage. What do they do? Is it like the printers that print homes? Is it like that? I think I got a drinking problem. I don't know what I just did there. That was ridiculous. It's hard to become super wealthy. You got to buy when no one buys. No, you have to have a rich family. I think that's how you do it. I think that is exactly how you do it. $40 for this Ultraman. Wow. All right. And let's see. New what? Omi is over 13,000. There you go. I like hard work. Some go to the gym. I like working. Smash that like button. I think it's too late. Nobody cares. And I don't know how much longer I'm going to go. I do actually have work. There's one. I got one more. Thank you, whoever did that. If your wallet says XXXX amount, and if you have many Veve Comics, apps, comics, trust me, your floor valuation is highly motivated. Amount. And if you have many Veve Comic app comics, trust me, the floor valuation is highly motivated. You mean it's like manipulated, I think what you said. Yeah, but you got to think on my stuff. I've got like special mints that are at least should be worth a lot more. So yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Well, we got this coming up. Hell, YouTube wrecked the handyman biz. Yeah, that's true too. I mean, we just used it for that cartridge we had to replace. It had some issues. Otherwise, we would have had to call a plumber. No robot is unclogging a toilet or changing a bathroom faucet. Exactly. Plus, there'll be backlash. There will be people, just like people who bought from mom and pops locally. There'll be people who said, I'm not gonna, I'm only gonna buy from a real person. All right, everyone. I'm bored. You can always go. Who's on right now? Dr. Rolex is speaking an Alpha Macro trade brace, and O'Malley has his Veve-thon day 4. So go check them out. Yes, Seahawks or Patriots. Seahawks. Patriots don't need it. The robot shinglers, they run on guide wire system. The flat roof robots are more an aid and still need to be run by a person. There you go. Who are you for, Josh? Let me know in chat real quick. Seahawks or Patriots, everyone. Super Bowl this weekend. That backlash economy lasts a couple years. Think 10 years down the road. All right. There you go. Seahawks. There's 2 Seahawks. I know Troy Carthy wants Seahawks. Pats. Fair enough. Fair enough. I just want to give another team a chance. But I wish we had a football team here in St. Louis or one in Missouri that we're about to lose to Kansas. What the F? Is quarter 2 going to be good or quarter 3, quarter 4? I mean, look, nobody knows. People are lying if they tell you they know. Nobody freaking knows what's going to happen. We just don't. This is all like when everything's up in the air, we just sit back and let things do what they do. Look for a point where you feel comfortable entering. And if you're going to be in this for a while, it probably is not going to matter. But yeah, I'd be very careful with crypto right now. I mean, I've always been very careful. So I don't have much and I can't lose much. And on Veve, I don't have much in there and it's worth a lot. It could go to 0 and it wouldn't affect my life. I hope it doesn't. But I still believe in it. 20 years from now, you won't even be able to recognize the industrial landscape. Maybe. It's probably true. Seahawks by 20. There you go. He's the gambler, everyone. You would know. All right, everyone. I will be back on Saturday for the Street Fighter drop with Max and Janie, Emoji, and hopefully Magic will make a call in from Disney. Sunday, I don't have anyone. Maybe I can get Real Video Shane to come on. Maybe Emoji will come on. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Maybe Fromy will come on. But Saturday's going to be fun. I will have a giveaway. Sunday won't be a long show because that's our walkthrough, our final walkthrough on the house. And then Super Bowl. So I'm excited. All right, one final theme from Tom Tom. Markets, the only store prices go lower. People run away. I buy low. There you go. That's how you do it. See you Saturday. I buy low, baby. Thanks, BE. Thank you, Josh, for the big support. Everyone, I appreciate you being here. Go give some love to our man, O'Malley. He's still on here. Tell him I said hi. And we'll talk later, everyone. I am out. Peace. Do something nice for somebody today. Bye.